Hi, I'm Vic Lane with the Grand Traverse Regional Land Conservancy. I'm a Senior Conservation Project Manager, and I'm here to talk about a very important new program called the Regional Forest Protection Program that will protect land and biodiversity in northern Michigan. Over the last 30 years, the Grand Traverse Conservancy has protected over 45,000 acres of land, including 150 miles of river and lake frontage. And over that time, we've had a great success with this work on land protection. And we've also learned that we need to do a little bit more to connect that landscape. Forests, as we know, are incredibly important for providing the ecosystem services that humans need. Things like groundwater recharge, clean air for us all to breathe, wildlife habitat, and then forest products, recreation, all these things that we need. But one of the things that we need to be thinking about also is the mitigating effects of climate change that the forest can provide through storing carbon. Not only is mitigation important, offsetting the carbon that's being put into the atmosphere, but we also need to be thinking about adapting to the reality that climate change is here. As temperatures change, as we have more severe events, forests become even more important to us. We need to be able to have the connectivity and the protection that forests provide. So one of the things that we're learning in conservation is that we need to be thinking more about resilience on sites and resilience in the landscape. Resilience on a site means that we have conditions on a property, diverse topography, diverse access to soils, things like that, so that the species within that site can move. Diversity and resilience within the landscape is a little different in that we need to be able to have corridors and movement for species between those sites. We can look at a salamander, for example. If it's on a particular property that's diverse and has upland sites and also has small vernal pools for it to use, but the climate changes and maybe that pool dries up or the soil conditions change, that salamander would just die out unless there was a connected landscape where it could travel to other vernal pools on another property. That connectivity is really important to preserve biodiversity in the landscape. We've gone through the process now of identifying large tracts of forest land in our region, and we're now looking to protect those using multiple tools, including conservation easements, assists of local government, and owning and managing properties like this as ecologically managed forests. In order to do this work, we're going to need a multifaceted approach, which means letting nature take its course on some properties, and on other ones, management's going to be important. Some landowners may need the income that comes from timber management on their properties. In addition to that, we have our properties, which are ecologically managed forests, where we'll be demonstrating ecological principles of restoration and making that available for the public to come and view and to incorporate in their planning as they see fit. So here we are in a red pine plantation at HBC, the Halliday Blackhurst Chowning Preserve near Kingsley. This is an ecologically managed forest site. In this red pine plantation, you can see some hardwoods coming in. The red pines have been thinned previously, but were planted originally to be able to provide soil stability and also some wood products. One of the things with red pine plantations is that they generally are devoid of diversity in wildlife. That as you thin, more of that diversity and other species begin to come in. One of the highlights of the property, however, is the pink lady slipper that's closely associated with the red pine plantations. The soil conditions under red pine are very suitable for the pink lady slipper, which you can see here in the understory. They're scattered all throughout the red pine plantations, and as we do our ecological management and we release the hardwoods, we want to maintain a red pine component and the soil conditions to be able to add the diversity and maintain the diversity for the pink lady slipper to continue to exist here. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, if you'd like to support our work, or you have land that might be suitable for this program, please reach out to us at gtrlc.org or email me directly at vlane@gtrlc.org.